ain't never been the best player in the NBA.
Oh my God!
You know, Derrick Rose James Harden should have won that bitch.
Let's stop it.
Oh yeah,
stop.
36 points per game.
Let's stop it.
Man,
Giannis was doing shit on 2 ways.
He took trash ass
Toronto
to a chip.
Off the first year.
Y'all not Kawhi better than over Giannis.
All right,
Over
so
Barkley too.
hell
hell
Kawhi
yeah.
Leonard was better than
Who in the NBA is better
who in
than
the
Kawhi?
NBA that took their team to a finals off the first year and won Finals MVP?
Okay, he did.
And in the
Not
MVP
only
talks.
that, he was murdering them boys.
Hey, hold on
all
now.
the way through.
Hey, because if KD never tore his Achilles, he ain't getting no ring.
It's KD.
Now, that might be a fact.
It's
That's a fact.
Okay, that's a fact. But did it happen?
That don't take away what he
Was he playing with scrubs?
It don't
He
take
was-
away
hold
what
on. He wasn't
but I
playing
do
with
agree.
We're not saying that was
If KD was
scrubs.
healthy.
Kawhi Leonard wasn't playing with scrubs.
We're not saying he was playing scrubs.
He was definitely.
He went. Hold on.
Oh,
Now with DeMar DeRozan, was the Toronto Raptors the year before he got there not the number 1 seed?
Yeah.
They were.
Yes.
Okay, that's all I need to hear.
They were a
Okay,
good
he got it,
team.
he got it.
That's all I need to hear. They won 60 games. Before Kawhi.
But it's Kawhi Leonard.
Plus LeBron
Why
left
didn't they
the
win
East.
that year then?
Plus
Then why didn't they win that year?
LeBron James?
LeBron was there for Kawhi.
No, he wasn't.
No, he
No,
wasn't.
he wasn't.
No,
I think
he
that's
was in
what
the
he
Lakers,
was.
yeah.
No, he already was.
Yeah, that was 2019.
If LeBron
So
was
he
there,
left, so
hey,
he
y'all
left.
think Toronto getting there if LeBron was there?
Hey, we sat there and watched
Maybe.
that whole fucking playoffs.
We
Remember?
did.
Kawhi Leonard was
No, he was
murdering
nasty as shit.
everybody.
I knew he was gonna win the ring. I
Don't
said
pull
Kawhi
it up.
win the
Don't
ring.
pull it up.
Yeah, don't pull it up. We already know.
I knew he was gonna win the ring. But listen, I want to hear who in the NBA today is better than Kawhi.
Are you serious, bro?
Luka Doncic.
So if y'all gonna say Luka better, hold on.
Hold on.
Wait a minute. If y'all gonna say Luka better and not say Giannis is better, that's crazy.
No, hold up though.
That's
Yeah,
nuts.
what side you bro?
That's nuts.
He only better than him
It should
today.
be the one I cut.
That's what I feel.
Giannis is better
I
than
feel
him.
like a couple years,
got
if you
first
go
pick.
back 5
You
years,
Now, if we talking about all time,
all time,
You got first hit.
you saying Giannis is better than Kawhi Leonard, man?
that's a debate, man.
It is a debate. It's definitely
They
debate.
cooked them.
It's definitely debate.
He cooked them in the
But I got
semifinals.
Kawhi over
He did.
Giannis.
He did, but come on, that's a debate.
I mean,
If Giannis was cold, he would have beat
You
Kawhi.
cannot tell me
not
Giannis'
debate.
skill level is better than Kawhi Leonard's.
See, if we gonna
Kawhi
talk
is
about skill,
everything.
it's a lot.
Yes,
of
he can
What
do
seed are they in the
everything.
East right now?
It's a lot of
He can do
niggas.
What seed are they
everything.
in the East right now?
If we gonna talk about skill,
What seed are they in
Kawhi
the
ain't
East
better
right
than
now?
a lot of niggas when we talking skill.
He better
What
than Giannis.
seed is
Okay,
the?
yeah, Giannis, but he
They
ain't better than a lot of
like,
niggas. We
four.
talking skill, he's not
We
better
just
than
talking
Kawhi.
about Giannis and Kawhi Leonard though. We ain't talking about the rest of them.
Comparing careers,
Yeah.
I'm taking Giannis.
I'm taking Kawhi.
Comparing careers.
A 2-time MVP. He was the best player in the
This
fucking
nigga
NBA.
is 16.
2 times. Kawhi ain't never been the best player in the NBA.
Oh my
Never.
God.
Hey, you know, Derrick Rose James Harden should have won that bitch.
Let's stop it.
Oh, yeah,
stop.
yeah.
36 points per game.
Let's stop it.
Man,
Giannis was doing shit on 2 ways though.
36
He was
points per
doing
game.
shit 2 ways.
Sorry.
2 ways.
36.
If we gonna talk about skill, y'all can sit here and tell
36.
me it is a lot. If we talking careers,
The one.
Kawhi has never been the
So
best
you-
player in the
So
NBA.
you telling me Giannis is better than that?
The one MVP should have went to James Harden.
You
That
telling me he's
should've
better
went
when he
to
averaged
James
13 per game? You telling me
He
he's
did
better?
average.
We talking about the
Right.
2019.
So
He did average
who should have won? Who should have won?
But he still got one.
Who should've won?
Has Kawhi ever won it?
Tell me.
Has Kawhi ever been the best player in the NBA?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
When?
2019.
2019
They
is
say-
not the best player in the
Nigga,
NBA.
they said Steve Nash is better than
2014.
Kobe Bryant. You think
2014 Pops. LeBron
How-
James was in the league in 2014. in Miami.
But then they beat him though.
LeBron James just got his.
And
ass
he
whooped.
won.
They
And he
did
won
beat
the
him.
Finals MVP.
But just because you beat him don't mean you're the best player in the league.
He won Finals MVP that year too. He
Kawhi
was the
has
best player in
never
the
been
league.
the best player in the league. Never.
What?
Shit,
No,
yes,
hell
at
no.
least 2 or 3 times.
No, matter of fact, you're right.
He's
Matter of fact,
never been the best player in the
You
league.
right.
14 for sure.
You're right, because when he was on the Spurs, he knew his role. You know, Greg Popovich didn't play that. It wasn't no star players.
No, go listen to Miami. They was telling it. Like,
Even
shit,
when
that nigga
Kawhi was
saying,
with
But
the Raptors
Kawhi,
in
he was
2019,
a
not
key
the best
role.
player in the NBA.
He was a key role. LeBron hated Kawhi during the 2013.
When has Kawhi ever been better than Kevin Durant?
they ain't
Oh
going.
my God!
When the
You can't even say nothing about Kevin.
Man, when
he can't even
the-
go to the finals
Hey,
without Curry.
Lo, be honest. When the
Oh, my
fuck has Kawhi Leonard ever been better than fucking Kevin Durant?
Ain't never been.
Let alone LeBron James.
Who, the boy
We ain't
better
even talking
than
about
KD?
Ron.
They ain't never been better than KD, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah, in that 14.
What?
Hell yeah, KD was still trying to.
That was
find
KD
out
won
who
MVP. He won MVP.
That don't mean shit.
Come on, Pops.
No,
So what are we talking
If we
about?
gonna just give it to niggas who won Finals MVP, that's nuts.
I mean, he putting up the
They
points.
put
and shit.
Andre without.
And then their team probably was number 1. You know, they'll give you that
That
MVP.
KD was definitely better than Kawhi that year.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
You got we can rewatch the
Hey,
year.
I don't
cuz.
care about that. He's
When it
never been
comes to
better than
roles,
KD.
He's not
no,
better
let me
than
say
Kevin
that.
Durant. That's for
He's
sure.
never been better than
let
KD.
me
No
fix
year.
it. When it comes,
19 he was.
Let me fix it. Let me fix
If
it.
KD played in that series, he wouldn't
Yeah,
have beat
KD
them.
was lighting them up, man, but he was coming down. Kawhi was still going up.
When KD got a game, he scored like 8 straight.
He did do that shit, but Kawhi.
Hey, the Warriors won because of what KD did in the first quarter.
Exactly. They won because when KD did the
They couldn't
first
overcome
quarter.
it.
Yeah, but you know, look at he playing.
Kawhi
with
was-
State.
That's because Kate, like I'm
Kevin Durant
trying to
don't
say,
Yeah,
KD
KD,
role.
who
You
won
gotta
the
think
finals
about the
MVP
different
that?
roles.
That's just my point. I think he is not.
How the hell you get the win before me?
I don't know. James Harden.
Oh, my bad. But you gotta think about it. Kawhi came up off of Greg Popovich. It wasn't no.
Kawhi's never been the best player in the NBA.
With Kawhi Popovich
I
not
can't
gonna
say
let
that.
you have be a star
That's
player.
That's
He's
it.
never
That
been the
playoff.
best player.
That
Because-
playoffs,
no,
man. That
listen.
nigga was better than everybody.
No,
in the
listen.
league.
No, listen.
I
Like I
swear,
said,
man, I've never seen nobody.
What,
who
in
was-
19?
Yes,
He
man.
was better than Durant that year. I'm telling you, Durant was still cooking.
He literally won
No, I'm
18
telling you, that
games.
nigga Kawhi,
They
was
could
also-
not
in the playoffs.
stop him.
He was not stopped, bro. That nigga.
Yeah,
Kawhi-
Could they stop him one time?
Hey, until he
No,
got to
no,
Golden State.
no.
So how was Durant better?
Hey,
He won. No, we talking career. What
No,
we
you
talking
said
about?
no,
he
no,
was.
no.
He said
No,
he
no,
was
no.
never better than him. Ever.
what happened?
Oh.
The only game KD played in the NBA Finals, he was busting the Raptors' ass. And they lost. The Raptors
But he wasn't
lost
busting
that
Kawhi ass.
game. Who he
He
wasn't?
was not buzzing the Kawhi.
Man, y'all niggas sound.
He was buzzing the team
we had
ass.
footage.
Hey, he was buzzing the team ass. He was
They
not
could
buzzing
not
Kawhi
stop
ass.
him.
If KD played that NBA
That
Finals
was Golden
series,
State
if KD played
couldn't
in that
stop him.
Finals, there was no way in hell Toronto beat them.
in the finals.
No way.
Kawhi
In the
was-
Finals, if KD played, there's no way Toronto beat them.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I can definitely. Because when KD came back, he was on some crazy. But
They
Kawhi,
bust their ass so bad.
you gotta think about it though.
This is the
Kawhi,
same team that won 73 games.
literally,
I mean,
That's true.
you got
That's
Klay
true.
Thompson, you got
That's
motherfucker.
you already got a good stardom.
Yeah, you got a better
But
team.
Toronto wasn't.
But then, like you
slouch.
said,
Them
if y'all
niggas
want to
wasn't
talk
bums.
careers, if y'all want to talk careers, you gotta
Kevin
think about
Durant
it.
went to one of the
Kawhi
best teams
came up
ever.
off of Popovich.
I understand that.
That is
but
true.
Popovich not gonna let you be
The
a
only thing I'm saying about
superstar.
Kawhi is just, to me, he's never been the best player in the NBA.
19, he was the best player
I don't
in the
think he
fucking
was.
world.
No, not
He
like
was.
the Black playoffs.
2019.
The playoff run, he was, but
And I
Playoff run, it
That's
wasn't no
when it
playoff
counted the
run.
most.
Yes,
They was
that's
number
what
one
I'm
seed
talking
that
that
about.
don't mean
year.
he was the best player in the
Fuck
NBA.
the season.
I promise you he was.
Out of the whole 2019
Hold on, let me look
season,
this up.
Kawhi Leonard was not the best player in the
Yes,
league.
they
No,
was
the
they was number
playoffs.
one seed all
The
season.
playoffs, gang.
He wasn't the best player in the league.
No,
Hold on.
in the playoffs.
Yes, he was.
Listen to me. The playoffs,
Yes, he
2019
was.
Hey,
playoffs.
regular season is 82 games.
Fuck the regular season.
No, you can't just say that.
We sit up and watched that shit.
Man, I'm
Remember,
telling
dog?
you, dog.
Dog.
We can't just
They
say that.
could not
Stop
So,
him.
I'm gonna ask you this though.
Okay, what's up?
So if Jokic and them get in the playoffs and they lose in the first round, was he still not the best player in the NBA?
He's the best player of the season. I don't mean the best NBA.
What? How do something you do in the playoffs override
If you
everything
just
that happens in
do
the
good-
If
80
he's
games?
saying that, I'm saying he played like that the whole fucking season.
That's all I'm saying.
Because Kawhi didn't just play like that in the playoff. He played like that the whole
Podcast.
fucking season.
No, he was the best player of the whole 2019 season now.
Huh?
All right,
Hell
come on.
no.
He was cooking that whole
We
season.
definitely gotta start this
hell
shit.
no.
Yeah, what
I
time
said
is
the
it? It's like
playoffs.
10 o'clock, ain't it?
It's 10 for shit show.
It's already set up, right? It's already recorded, right?
No, he's got to start.
Oh no, it is recorded.
I started it.
Oh, he
a while
started
back.
it?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm not even in
Good,
this
I
mode.
like
I'm
all
over here
this
sitting
footage.
over
Well, let's just finish talking then.
I had to get this footage in. 'cause
But listen though, this is what I'm saying though.
Yeah, we definitely.
That's
can
what
make
that's
this
what I'm
two
saying though. If Jokic and them lose in the first round this year, right?
Right, he's still the best player.
Exactly.
But
So
Kawhi
that,
was balling throughout that season.
he was,
man.
but he was never the best player.
I say he wasn't the best player till the playoffs happened.
Yeah.
No, he was the best player, dog.
No, not the whole
man,
season.
not the
Hell
whole
no.
season.
He was
Hell
hurt,
no.
too.
It's a nigga named James Harden and shit out there.
James Harden,
Yeah.
Giannis,
Yeah, Giannis and shit.
LeBron,
Three
KD.
all-way
Yeah.
podcast.
James Harden didn't play D though, so he kind of get cut off.
That's why I said Giannis deserved an MVP though,
Kawhi
because
Leonard was more well-rounded. He playing D.
now Kawhi Leonard's talent is immaculate, but to me,
He was
Because,
the best player that year.
like I said, y'all gotta think about it. That was around the time when Kawhi Leonard actually got some freedom.
yeah,
Greg Popovich didn't play that.
That wasn't
You
his
gotta
role.
roll with
he
Greg.
got a roll.
yeah, that's true.
That's why Kawhi still won that.
Even with the Clippers though, okay.
Kawhi had an MVP, a Finals MVP.
Since that
on the
ring.
Spurs.
Hold on though.
Spurs.
Since 2019 with that ring, what the fuck has Kawhi did with the Clippers?
He been injured.
Injured. Come on.
You can't even say that.
What does that mean,
Nigga,
man?
what? What does
That's
that mean?
what I'm saying. He got 2 Finals
means a lot.
MVPs.
How is nigga?
That means a lot.
It's injury.
He ain't just started.
But he got 2 Finals MVPs on 2 different teams.
His
though.
last season
Yeah,
with
but
Toronto,
hold
he
up,
missed
though.
73 games.
To still get that
That's why he got
Finals MVP
traded.
with the Spurs against
I
Miami.
Against Miami,
I
that's
know,
why
that's
I
crazy.
forgot about that.
He's
I'm like, hold on, we do got a
He
Finals
did that
MVP.
shit against Dwayne Wade and them,
He
man.
stopped LeBron.
He won the Toronto.
I'm talking about in San Antonio. His last year in San Antonio,
He didn't win a
missed for
play.
73 games.
He didn't win a play.
So, Kawhi
Leonard.
always had injury,
Hey, Kawhi.
even when he's healthy. What happened in the bubble?
Hey, look.
That was just Luka being Luka though. They did.
What you mean? You can't be Luka, but you supposed to be this big best player, right?
Kawhi got that MVP against
It's PG
Bron and all the niggas, man.
He did. He was nasty with the Spurs, but he also had Tony Parker,
And that
Manu
wasn't even
Ginobili,
his-
and Tim.
I mean, he did have a dynasty. He
These,
did have a
them
dynasty.
niggas was
even
40
the
years
best
old.
player.
You can't even.
Kawhi did have
Tim
a
was
dynasty.
Tony Parker was still doing this shit.
And they was
This
still
nigga
winning
Tony
Manu
rings.
Ginobili was
TP
still
up.
hooping.
No, they was getting.
They was
They
all
won a
all-
ring.
Still hooping.
They was
Y'all know
all.
They won
Kawhi.
the ring.
Y'all really, y'all know Kawhi.
They
He
won
averaged
the
like
ring.
15 in
They
the
beat
finals, right?
LeBron James in the
Bro,
NBA
because you
finals.
gotta
Yeah,
realize
but
what
niggas
team
like
he was
97.
on.
Yeah,
That's
but
what
it's still
you not
busting LeBron
realizing.
Hey,
ass.
listen, if he can go to a team and be a
Tim
motherfucking
Duncan
role
came
player
out
and still
like
win
97.
rings,
I know, and Tim Duncan was still busting ass.
98.
listen, this is what I'm saying about the.
How much he averaged in 2019 did?
Them niggas was getting
Who?
old at
I
14.
don't know why.
Let me see.
Look
Pull
it up.
Because
How much
all I'm
Kawhi-
saying is in that 2014 finals,
You
when
got
they
to
did
think
the-
about Craig
he averaged-
Popovich
he averaged
didn't
like
play
14 points.
superstars.
He averaged like
Nobody had
14
superstar numbers on
He had a
the
good
Spurs.
team.
That's true.
We acting like why we act like the Spurs wasn't a
But
dynasty.
listen,
That's
but
a dynasty.
listen, they was a dynasty because they played
If you
real
can go to a team,
basketball.
bro, if you can go to a team and average 14 points and win a ring and get a Finals MVP, you had a good team.
You thinking like a Jordan team.
No, man.
Spurs is a dynasty where they play basketball. Everybody at least
This is what I'm
averaged
saying,
10
man.
points.
I don't think y'all hear it.
Kawhi averaged 26, 7, and 3.
His first time getting some freedom.
26. That's
26.
Good. That's
He
good.
was hurt that year too. How many
Ain't no,
games did he play?
man, ain't no way 26 is
He
weak.
played 60 games.
No, I said that's
60
good.
games. So he was hurt 22 of them.
13.
He been
Oh,
doing that.
Yeah.
Kawhi been doing that.
That's on.
That's what we trying to say. You got to
Yeah,
think
yeah.
about the
And
team.
Kawhi just had 33 against the Warriors.
You got to
No,
think
he's-
about the type of team
Kawhi's
Kawhi was
nasty.
on.
I'm not
We
saying
watched
Kawhi's
it.
not good.
No, I'm telling
He
you,
was the best
2019
player.
playoffs, that nigga was
If
the best player.
KD was out there, they probably would have won.
Definitely would have won.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm
no
saying?
problem.
It would have been no probably,
But-
but he definitely would have won.
You know, that don't take away from what Leonard was doing though. He was out there cooking.
Yeah, the playoffs.
He was
Now,
cooking.
Kawhi Leonard was the best player in the league.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the
Easy.
playoffs.
Yes.
It's
Overall,
still,
And not the
it's still
playoffs.
the game.
He was
though.
an MVP.
Overall.
Yeah, it's still the game.
Overall, 2019, he was not the best player.
No, but the playoffs he was.
But see, the playoffs are what matters the most.
Yeah, that's the whole point
That's
of the
And of
fucking
course,
regular
you're not
season.
going to be really the best
How do you
player
get to
in
the playoffs?
The,
I'd rather be
You
the
not
best
play the
player
season
in the
get to the
playoffs.
playoffs?
But he still averaged
so
20.
That's what
regular
matters the
season.
most, the fucking playoffs.
He
James
was-
Harden was the best player in the season a couple of times, and then get to the playoffs and no show.
And
Pull up his
Kawhi
playoffs.
was definitely in MVP
Pull up Kawhi
talks.
playoff stats.
Oh, for
Pull them
sure.
all up.
Kawhi was definitely in MVP talks during 2019. I
And
don't know
what
how you
happened
acting
between
like
didn't the
Kawhi
Rockets
was
lose?
not doing that
Didn't the
during
Rockets
the season.
lose in the Western Conference? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
What?
They did. They get lost against the Warriors.
Go pull up James Harden playoff stats. Because we ain't gonna act like he wasn't out there hooping in the playoffs either.
Yeah, he ain't never even take nobody to the final. Like, why you ain't take Houston to the finals?
He played KD and the Warriors.
Because his gameplay. The reason why
He
he
was out there cooking.
Kawhi is a great player. He's
James
a great
Harden
leader.
gameplay was the reason why they
But
didn't
what I'm
go to the
saying is
finals.
Kawhi's never been the best player in the NBA. He's never been.
You gotta stop saying that shit. That's
He's never
not true.
been.
2019.
2019 was not the best player in the NBA, man. Come on.
He was in the playoffs, man. What?
the playoffs.
How I'm not the
That's
best player?
the. Nigga, why are you talking
How
about?
not the
You
best
don't
player
get.
in
You
the
don't.
NBA?
There's no playoffs without a regular season.
You
What-
can't say
what
he's never
did
been
he-
the best player.
It's no playoffs without a
You
regular
can't
season.
say. Hold on, listen. You can't say he never been the best player in the league, and I say the playoffs, and you say no.
Right, it's still the
That's
league.
That's still a time in the fucking
Yeah,
NBA.
And it's the
That was
most
a period.
crucial time.
That's a tournament time.
That's a
That's
time.
a tournament time.
That's
Yes,
the most
nigga.
crucial time.
That's the most time that matters. You
That's
can,
the time.
The 2019 season, Kawhi Leonard was not the best player in the NBA.
You can win 82 games in the season if you win losing the playoffs, or none of that shit matter.
And he missed 22 games.
The playoffs is what fucking
Okay.
matters, nigga.
But
that's the whole point of the
if you
fucking
win 20
season.
games, guess what happens? You don't make the fucking playoffs.
Yeah,
Exactly.
but If you
That's all I'm
missed
saying.
22 games, you wasn't 100%.
If you win 22 games, you don't make the damn playoffs.
The-
Exactly, nigga. So
The Toronto
the goal is the
Raptors-
playoffs.
No,
the
goal-
playoffs matter the
regular
most.
season
What
matters
is it?
the most for the playoffs.
If the
And
goal
the
is the
Toronto
playoffs,
Raptors
How
were
does that matter
number
the most?
2.
Everybody don't make the playoffs, man.
what does that have to do with?
And the
being
Toronto Raptors were
Man, y'all niggas
still
going
number
off-
2.
Y'all going off of a tournament
It's all-
time
it's all-
period. That's
what
a
are we
16
talking
game
about?
period.
It's all
You need
preference
16
anyway.
wins.
With preference, the playoffs is what matters the
All
most.
I'm
That's
saying
the
is
whole
to
point.
He
get-
of-
looking at it that way.
That's
He
the
just
whole
trying to
point
say
of the
that's
regular
the whole
season.
thing.
This is what I'm saying, though.
So who was the best player in 19 then, if he wasn't?
The best player in 2019.
James Harden.
James Harden.
Yeah,
Giannis Antetokounmpo was up there. He lost in
It's
the what?
low-key, it might
what
be
he
the
lose in?
Giannis. It might be Giannis.
What did he lose in? Did Giannis lose in the conference finals?
Giannis lost against Kawhi.
Yeah, in the conference finals.
Kawhi.
Cooked him.
Cooked him.
Cooked
Paul-
him.
Hold up his
Why?
stats. Pascal Siakam was one of the
Cooked
best
him.
too. We're not gonna act like his team
I
wasn't.
think Giannis
Who was
averaged like
MVP
I mean,
in 19?
not
Was it
gonna-
James
Of
Harden?
course,
It was Giannis.
It was
It was
Giannis.
Giannis?
I believe so.
It was this
I believe
nigga
it
right
was
here.
Giannis.
Yeah, and Kawhi Leonard cooked his ass.
He
In the 6-game series.
So he was better than Giannis that year.
Let me see your phone real quick, guy. Let me just see this real quick. Let me just see this.
Was he better than Giannis that year?
The 2019 year?
Yes.
No.
He wasn't better. Kawhi Leonard wasn't better than Giannis.
In the playoffs he was, but not in the year. The regular season, hell no.
So Giannis is the best player during the season.
Yes.
Kawhi Leonard's the best player
In the
during
playoffs. Yes.
But in
Which
the,
one
the overall
is- which
season
one-
though
Matters.
overall season,
Matters. The playoff.
Thank you.
I've been saying that the
I'm
whole
about to
damn
done.
time.
Okay, against Milwaukee,
Yeah.
right?
Why wasn't Giannis the best player in the playoffs?
Because he was it, but
Because Kawhi was.
Yeah.
Listen,
Hey, talking.
Because you
Okay,
got
he
to
was
think
hooping.
about it.
Hold
They,
Hold on.
They had
the
the
finals. He
same-
averaged 30 points.
they had the
5
same
rebounds,
type
and
of
4
roster,
assists,
bro.
and 2 steals.
Yeah,
So he was Kawhi was hooping.
39.
Kawhi was hooping.
39.
He was hooping.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
he never 30 and 9.
30 and 9.
Oh, I'm
Hell
about to
no.
say,
He
like,
ain't no shit like that.
I mean, if you go by stats, shit gonna be biased.
yeah.
You know, we're talking about the best
Not
players,
necessarily.
period.
When you watch
I'm
the
just-
game,
I'm
we
just
talk
pulling up
about
so
when
you
you watch
really
the
can't
game.
look
Hold on, guys.
Stats.
Time out. Stats is what matters because that's what you do on the court.
Yeah, but like,
Yeah, he busting out.
your
But you gotta
role-
think about it, you can
your
average
role
30
may be
and still
different.
drop
Say
11
you take a
points.
nigga like
Giannis
Sean
averaged 23 and 14
Remember
as
Sean
well.
Livingston from
With 3
Golden
blocks a
State?
game.
Yeah.
He was a motherfucking killer.
Mid-range demon, he
He's
never
a
been.
mid-range
everything.
demon.
His role,
Who
though.
we talking about?
Sean Livingston.
That's
His
what
role,
I'm saying.
though.
It's about
Go look
role
him up.
in
He was
the
Mr.
NBA.
Basketball. He was all that. They was labeling him the next Jordan and shit, man. He was a real killer. But his role was to back these niggas up.
Yeah.
And he did that.
He
He did
didn't
that.
have a,
Ever since that injury, he was.
So
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Stats, sometimes you might have to play a different role. I don't know if y'all see what's going on.
Because
now.
there was a lot of killers
Pat
that.
Bev is trying to get Brandon Jennings to play in one.
I seen that. Yep,
Yeah,
I
I
seen
seen
that.
that.
I seen that. Pat. Hey, I don't know who y'all got
He
there.
trying to say, look, I don't want to play him because he never averaged 10 points in the league.
No, Brandon Jennings a hoe. I ain't
That's
gonna.
weak.
Yeah,
Brandon Jennings a hoe.
That's
He's
weak.
scared.
Who said that?
Brandon Jennings.
About who?
That nigga got. Hey,
Pat
he
Bev
bragged
never
about that
averaged more than 10
55
points
points.
in the league, but get out there one-on-one and watch he cook.
Did you see that
Yo,
nigga in the
hey.
park? How that nigga was like back with Jordan?
Hey,
Does
no-
one-on-one determine who's better?
No, Brandon Jennings was getting
Nah,
cooked by some
stats
youth
don't
homies.
either.
Stats really do though.
But that's what you're getting as you play the game. When
You-
you out there,
when you're out there
hooping,
hooping,
you're
you're putting
accumulating
up stats.
I'll
stats.
tell y'all something else. Russell Westbrook was not better than Allen Iverson.
All right, this shit going too far, man. Hey, this is
Right.
going too far.
You want to talk about killer?
Okay, so what are we talking about when we say that, though?
Because you're going to say the stats is why
Who
he's
was the better player in the NBA?
You got a lighter?
Who shot the ball better,
Russell
Allen Iverson
Westbrook.
or Russell Westbrook?
What we talking about, though? We
Like,
talking
who was
about
the
field
better
goal
scorer?
percentage. They shit neck and neck field goal percentage.
Who was the better scorer?
That's a debate.
That's not a
Let's
debate.
have a debate AI. Nigga, come on.
Allen Iverson as a
Yeah, I
rookie.
know.
But
He
who's
had-
who's the better all
He
around
had
player?
4
Russ
games
Westbrook.
with 40 points and 2 games with 50.
I will give it to AI
As a
because
rookie.
he's smaller.
But does the score make you a better player than somebody?
And the thing is, what
But how many scoring titles do AI have?
Hey, but listen, let me ask y'all one thing though.
yeah, I got a couple.
In their primes, you got to guard Russell Westbrook or Allen Iverson. Who you rather guard?
I mean, both of them gonna kill you.
I ain't guarding Iverson.
I'm definitely not going to Russell Westbrook.
Westbrook could
I'd
take you
rather guard
to. He will
Westbrook
take
than
you to the
Iverson.
bar
And dunk. Man, I better.
What?
Allen
Man.
Iverson is going to make you break an ankle, dog.
He gonna cook you.
He gonna cook you, but that's better to get dunked on.
You
I will
finna
say
fall.
this: it is harder to guard
You
AI
finna
than
hard.
Westbrook.
It's way harder
finna
than
I will
Russell.
give you that, but that don't mean he's a better player.
He's a better
But if
player.
we talking skill, if we
better
going
player.
off of skill of
No,
the
I-
ball as a
Oh,
scorer,
skill on the ball.
AI,
AI.
that's Allen Iverson. But we
Also,
talking about who's a better basketball player.
Also,
I'm taking Westbrook.
that team, Iverson took to the
He took him
finals.
to the finals. He did.
Who the fuck did he have on that
No,
team
that was
with
a
him?
bum ass thing.
Yeah.
That was.
Who was it?
The Kembe
Mutombo?
dog.
But that who's the
Dikembe
East?
Mutombo,
Hey, Dad.
Jermaine
Hey, Dad.
Jones.
Hey, Dad.
Them-
That nigga had Aaron
He's weak as
McKee.
hell.
Hey, Dad, who's the East?
That nigga had Matt.
Reggie Miller.
Who's
That
the
nigga
East,
had
Dad?
Matt.
Hey, Reggie.
Hey, Dad, who's
Nah.
the East, cuz?
There was
Reggie.
a lot of young niggas coming up though. That's when Vince
Yeah,
Carter
that's
was
what
out
that's
there.
why he was busting
Ray
their ass.
Allen, Milwaukee. They
Hey,
wasn't.
what
No,
happened
they
when he
still
played
had some
Shaq and
kills
Kobe?
on the East. They was just young.
What happened when he played Shaq and Kobe?
What are we talking
For
about?
one.
That rookie and Ray Allen?
He had to go through Vince Carter.
Exactly.
He
Rookie.
had to go through Ray Allen,
Rookie.
all of them motherfuckers.
These are all rookies.
to get to the finals and play Shaq.
But they
and
was
Kobe.
killers. Why you acting like they not
Man,
killers?
he
bro?
What
was
happened when he
busting
played
ass
Shaq
as
and
a
Kobe
rookie.
though?
Yeah.
They put a belt. What he
But
say?
it's
Belt?
Shaq and
Who the fuck was gonna
Kobe.
beat them?
BTA.
Literally,
Pistons.
who's gonna beat
The
them?
Pistons.
There was nobody gonna beat them back then.
The Pistons
Yeah.
beat it back then. What
Shaq
you
and
mean?
Kobe.
The
dog?
Pistons beat
The
them
Pistons
like.
beat
They beat him at 04 though.
Why am I say 04? Ben Wallace was
Man,
on
that is
the
the
team.
best Kobe. Not the best
Kobe.
Kobe.
Who's stopping Shaq?
Ben Wallace.
Ain't
Ben
nobody
Wallace.
stopping
I
Shaq.
know
see
one
Ben
that's
Wallace.
That's years later though.
Yeah, not no one though. Nobody was stopping Shaq.
And then Shaq was in the league
Wasn't that his
12
MVP
years
season?
when they played the Pistons. You know, he was older, man.
Literally, that was right. They didn't leave right after that season.
Hey, but Kobe wasn't.
He went to,
Nah, we talking about Kobe
He
Bryant.
wouldn't got a ring.
But no, y'all no. Then don't bring up Shaq and Kobe. Just bring up individual players. Then
I
You know
am.
what Shaq was back then, man. That shit was unfair. You know what I mean?
saying Shaq was an unfair ass
That nigga
nigga.
was unfair.
You have to wait till he got old to really.
Man, dog, that nigga was
No, he
unfair.
didn't. Hakeem
dog.
was.
Yes, you did.
Hakeem whooped
No,
that ass.
Hakeem-
Boom.
Nah,
He said, "Get over my
Because
lap."
that
Boom. He got that.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
He was out there putting belts. to
because
Shaq.
that's because Shaq was never like.
Didn't they
a
sweep them
footwork
niggas in the
nigga.
finals?
Yes, because Shaq was never a footwork nigga. Shaq too
Hakeem
big.
was too nasty out there. He was in that big.
That's because Shaq too
With
big.
that AKG said, "I'm hitting him with that lateral movement."
I hate the lateral movement.
That's another underrated nigga though. KG.
He ain't underrated.
KG is underrated, man.
How's he
No, he
underrated?
is kind of
He
underrated.
underrated, man.
Everybody know who KG is.
Everybody
Kevin
know who
Garnett.
he is,
That
but
nigga
he
Kevin
kind of
Garnett is
underrated
underrated.
though.
Cause okay, on
You
the
got
top
invited.
5 power forward list,
Oh, there you got
I
it.
gave it to you.
I know, but I gave it back.
No, you didn't.
top 5 power forwards of all time.
He
where KG
he
at?
top five.
Top 4?
No, where he at? In the
KG
top
is
five
top
power
five. Ain't
Tim
nobody else.
Duncan, the greatest power forward of all time.
forwards. Timmy D, yeah, that's right.
Hello, baby. Hey.
Yeah, we both getting in trouble tonight. That's over with. I don't even care. no
Giannis
more.
is a look. That's a travel.
We gonna
Did
come-
you see him travel? That is a travel.
Always gonna slow down.
Around 10, 11, right?
Oh,
Right down.
But do you think the refs gonna call that? Fuck
Let
no.
me see the travel.
I miss you a lot.
Who?
Wow, where you
Why,
traveling?
hold up, hold up. Oh,
That's
a step through.
travel.
That's a step through.
That ain't no damn step through.
Oh my goodness.
That's a step
Slow
through.
it down, D. Slow it down. Let me show you what I'm talking about, dog. Show me. Look. Okay, so what matters when the ball stops, right?
Your pivot.
Yeah,
That's when your pivot is set. When the ball stops, you gotta pass that bitch, shoot it, do something.
I miss you, girl.
Slow it down a little bit more.
You can't do slow motion, huh?
Oh, that's what we're doing right now. Slow it down a little bit more. Yeah, all right. Let's see.
Let's see where you got with the ball.
He didn't play.
Boom. That's the see.
Okay, yeah.
You
he
see
did
that
move
foot?
it. He did move it. He
That's a
moved it.
travel. He traveled.
Everybody didn't travel before, man.
Oh, hell no.
I seen Jordan travel the other day. Somebody posted a clip of Jordan.
We ain't gonna act like
Nobody
niggas
traveled
didn't
more
travel.
than LeBron.
That's true. Bron do be
Where?
traveling.
Why is LeBron to get into the conversation?
We
Because
talk
he
about Jordan, we gotta
travels
talk about
on
Bron.
every play, dog.
Bron do be traveling. He do
Look
be
up Bron
traveling.
travels. That shit be some of the most comical shit ever. That nigga took 15 steps one time.
Yeah, he was in there too. No, that nigga Melo. Remember Melo did that one?
Melo used to-
That nigga Melo came down just. No, LeBron do be traveling though.
Yeah, he travels out. Against the clip, the Wizards, we hit that one clutch that shot. He traveled to play before. We did that gay ass Euro stab.
I hope he retired after this one.
He retired next year. He retired
Yeah,
next
he'll do
year.
it
I
right
promise
next
you, he
year.
retired next year.
I mean, he ain't got no really reason to. I mean, he's still busting their ass. He making it hard for Jordan.
Look, LeBron.
Hey, he making it hard for Michael Jordan. He really is.
For Jordan, what?
That GOAT debate, man. He making
Nah,
that
he
shit
ain't-
hard.
that shit ain't no debate.
Look, that's now.
What thing on debate?
Now, when people
That's a
say
debate
that,
every day.
that makes it like that's like the most. I can't.
But they got
even
that.
say
It's a
I don't want to
6-minute
say,
compilation.
but that is like.
LeBron wasn't better than Kobe. That's the debate. The debate is Jordan and Kobe. It's not Jordan and LeBron.
No, that's blasphemy. That's blasphemy, Fox. I know Kobe, my favorite player to ever touch a ball. LeBron
That's the
James,
debate.
LeBron and Kobe like this.
Because you ever see when they do the, you know, with Jordan and Kobe kind of doing the same moves and shit?
Yeah,
What
we
does that
talking
mean?
skill,
No, that's
skill
what-
wise.
Come on, man. Skill wise, wasn't nobody better than them two niggas.
Yeah,
man?
that's skill
Hey,
wise.
look,
You
look,
just
look.
said the other day LeBron didn't have no bag. You said that yourself.
He don't.
Yeah, LeBron
Okay,
bag
then what the
ain't
fuck are we talking about?
But he
Did
dominates
Kobe
the
have a
game.
bag?
He get
He
these
dominates
Kobe have a
the
bag?
game.
No. Man, that basic ass shit Kobe was doing.
All right, come on,
I'm
now.
sorry.
Come on,
I was about
man.
to say, you and this bitch
I
saying
can't talk to
blasphemy
y'all
shit.
niggas, man. We gotta talk to the real niggas.
But LeBron's better than Kobe Bryant, though.
Yeah.
He's definitely different.
You don't think he's better than Kobe?
Did LeBron ever score 81?
Has Jordan?
Fuck no.
So Jordan, Bob, is Kobe better than Jordan did?
Jordan scored 69.
But it's an 81,
That
Dad.
ain't 81 though. That's 12 away.
How much did LeBron score? What's the
61.
most?
61, I think.
Okay, he the least of them three.
That don't mean nothing.
What
That's
does
just
that
putting
mean?
the ball in the hoop.
Giannis
Basketball
scored
is more than
54.
that.
Charles Barkley
Now, come
scored
on,
high,
now.
50 points. What are we talking about?
Kobe was a scorer,
Donovan Mitchell
right?
scored 73 points.
We seen.
That's what I'm
Hey,
saying.
hold up though. Remember that month we saw with Kobe was
Yeah,
45,
that
45,
shit
40,
was
40,
nuts.
40,
That
50,
shit was nuts.
55,
James Harden did that
51,
shit.
51,
James Harden did
51.
it too. James Harden did do that.
Yeah, I get that.
Shit.
Right?
Hey,
and then
this
there's
year,
only a couple
Shane,
weeks who could do that.
This nigga had 20 plus and 70 plus games.
But hold up though, the 10 scoring titles, that's crazy.
That should just show you
no,
right
no,
there.
No, don't say that.
No, no, no.
You got to talk to
no.
some older heads, man.
I do.
They're
That's
not
the
gonna be
problem.
biased.
No, Jordan was cooking shit. Yeah, them 10 scoring titles is nuts.
No, that's nuts, man.
But basketball.
Somebody today should be able to duplicate that shit. I believe.
Look, this
You know
is
what I'm
traveling.
saying?
This
The
is
art of
traveling.
basketball is more than scoring.
Like Kevin Durant, one of the best scorers of his generation, right? How many scoring titles KD got?
KD,
Five?
I
You
don't
got
like
like 3 though. You got like
Three?
3, 4.
And he should have about 8 at least.
No, really, truly, he can have one
You know what
every
I'm
year.
saying? That
But-
show you how hard that shit is to do.
That's true.
Because KD was scoring them.
But that's the thing, though.
They could
Ron
not stop
does
that nigga
everything.
for like
This nigga
5
has a
years.
triple-double career points,
And
career
it's fucked
stats.
up that they. It's good. It's good debate though.
Look,
He has to travel like a motherfucker.
And of his era, he definitely the greatest.
No, he's the greatest. He's up. That is. It's like this. Him and Jordan like this. It's like, hey,
Look, man. He took 5 steps with the ball, dog. Look, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, we traveling his ass off.
Why should he catch this bit?
You ever see Russell Westbrook do that one
Yeah,
time?
like what the hell these niggas?
oh, when he
do
was
think?
walking with the
Yeah.
ball. Yeah, that was
I
stupid.
think they do that on purpose.
But I don't understand how you can. That's a
They
debate.
do that.
That's
on
always
purpose.
gonna be a
Travel.
debate.
You see that shit?
That's always gonna
But
be
he
a
caught it
debate.
too. Look at LeBron. Look at LeBron.
There is no way you can sit here and say Kobe Bryant is better than LeBron all the time.
There's no way you can say LeBron was better than Jordan. I don't care what.
It is though,
Hey,
Pops. It is.
It's not, man.
Now, me personally, I don't believe he was, but nah, he got a
LeBron, the
case.
greatest of his generation.
Oh,
So is Jordan.
He's up there for the greatest to ever
Because
touch
even
the ball.
Kobe was a little bit before LeBron. LeBron was
Kinda,
03,
sorta,
Kobe
a
was
little bit.
96.
A little bit, but Brown
It's
was
like
also
7 years.
he was cooking shit during Kobe.
He was
shit.
7 years older
Yeah, like
than
LeBron
LeBron.
averaged 30 points.
LeBron went to the finals in 2007.
No, man, we ain't gonna take nothing away from LB did, man. For real, we can't take nothing away from that. Even though he's traveling across the country. Like that and shit.
But you can't sit here and say he not. That debate. That's
Oh
a
yeah,
debate
it's
for
not.
sure.
It's not a debate though.
That is real
Oh,
debate.
you
Pops.
can't say stuff.
But I give Brown his props. I give him his props.
That's a debate.
It's not a debate.
What
The
the
say it's
fuck?
not a debate.
What is he
though.
doing?
What number that man wearing?
That's true.
What
Jordan
is
had
that?
an influence like.
What does that mean? So the two.
I believe Michael Jordan is the
look,
GOAT.
You know what though? LeBron had more pressure on him than Michael Jordan
He
did.
did.
way more pressure.
He had a lot more
Hey, we ain't gonna
pressure
mention
on
he
him
came
because
straight out of high school.
They was expecting him to be Mike. And he didn't. He just came out and did his own thing. So you got to give that man his flowers. You know what I'm saying?
No.
there was
the
no
real
other-
the real shit is that they was betting on B Mike, and he really he made a case for being better.
No, he didn't.
Yes,
you know
he
what?
did.
Hold up. You know why? There's one thing. Forget about all the stats and shit, right? I just found this out the other day. It just blew my mind. I had to really think about it, and I told Diallo, fuck all the stats and shit, right?
Yeah.
When Jordan was fucking 20, I don't know how old he was, and I told Diallo this. He was on the fucking USA team.
Right.
And that team, he had young players like Patrick Ewing when they was real young and all that shit. But he was playing Isaiah, Bird, Magic, Drexler, all of these niggas in their prime, like they was young as fuck. He was 8-0 against them niggas, man.
Yeah, he was killing them. Oh, I believe Michael Jordan is the GOAT.
Oh, dog.
That's I believe he is
I
the
couldn't
GOAT.
believe he did that.
Once
I'm
I
like,
watched
them
The Last
niggas didn't
Dance
win a
documentary.
game.
Once I watched the Last Dance documentary, I was like, yeah, okay, Jordan was the GOAT.
No, go look at that.
But
Y'all ain't never seen that. Go look at that. Just
But
watch it just for the
Pop,
hell
we
of
gotta
it.
come on. There's no way you can't sit here and say
That's
LeBron
crazy.
James and Michael Jordan in a debate for greatest of all time.
That's like LeBron being 20, and then he come in, and he
Didn't he go to the
cooking-
finals at 22?
He cooking KD, he cooking D Rose in their
He did go to the
prime.
finals at 22.
He cooking James Harden.
That's
Giannis.
true.
That's what that shit was like.
He was though. We
Them
act
niggas-
like Bron as
Them niggas he was playing, them niggas all top 10, all time. Magic, Bird, you know all them niggas.
Whoa, Pops, hold on.
No, man, that's crazy, dog.
Larry Bird ain't in the top 10 all the time.
I don't know what
Whoa.
you talking about. I don't know what you talking about. Don't ever
No,
say
no, wait a minute. No,
Don't
what the
ever say
fuck?
that to
I said,
any-
I meant to say top 5. Man, I'm tripping.
even top 5. Don't ever say that to anybody who knows.
Hold on, Larry Bird is not in the top 5 though. Yeah, that's
I
true.
mean, that's
Yeah,
your
that's
top
true. No,
5.
he's not top
He
5.
gonna be in the line.
I ain't mean to say top 10. I think I had Larry in my top 10, if I'm not mistaken. Larry Bird is better than Magic Johnson.
So then, how are
Yeah.
y'all feeling about the finals now? Then, like, how y'all feeling about the playoffs then, as of right now?
They trash.
no, this playoff's gonna be crazy. I think. I think it's
Damn,
gonna be a
you
good
let it happen
playoff.
yet. I'm trying.
Okay.
The Nuggets and Clippers playing in the first round.
Who
That's gonna be fire.
what's the last couple of series the last year that was like, damn. You know,
Yeah,
the
what
last
they had to
couple
do
of
with
playoff
playoff
series.
The
No,
last
you just
series
said
that
the
was
play-
like-
any playoff series the last couple of years where you was like, damn, it was a good battle. 7
Lakers
games.
The
versus
Miami versus Celtics.
Miami versus Celtics.
Yeah, when they went down 3-0 and came back.
Yeah,
And they
that
went
was
to
a
Game
good
7. That was a good series.
What about Golden State and Boston? That
No,
was-
Golden State and Boston was a good
Golden
series.
State in the Lakers and Golden State in the Sacramento.
Golden State and the Lakers.
Golden
Golden
State
State and
was
Sacramento. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Curry
yeah,
scored
Golden
50 in
State,
Game
Sacramento.
7.
Yeah,
that
was
was
a
that was
good
a
Yeah, so
phenomenal
there's
series.
been some good games.
Or, yeah.
I like the Clippers and Suns series.
Yeah.
When Russ had to carry the Clippers, that was a good series.
I don't remember that one. Pistons.
But if we talking about like
Shoot, that Damian Lillard versus
I will say this,
OKC.
though.
Minnesota versus
I feel like the NBA has definitely fell off as far as like finals. The last few finals matches have been.
That's because
Weak as shit.
the NBA were trying to build around these superstars and not realizing the young talent they have.
Let's be
at the
honest though.
moment.
Let's be honest. What is the real memorable moment from the finals from last year?
Nothing.
It wasn't one.
It really
It
wasn't.
was one of the worst NBA finals of all time.
Travel.
Yeah, he traveled his ass.
It was one of the worst finals of all time.
This is why the game is so weak. It's not the players, it's the fucking refs.
They
Look,
soft too.
How you letting all that shit go?
Oh yeah, he traveled.
Like what the hell? What is he doing down there? I'm
can't-
firing him. He need to get written up. Whoever that ref is.
They
We
trying
can't
to
show you all the
get
games at the
Let me see,
moment,
let me
but I guess
That's
we
a
can show
travel.
you the
Yeah, he
clips.
moved.
We'll
Clearly.
edit the clips in.
How you giving him 3 extra steps?
Hey, though this year.
And
man.
it's crazy though.
That ain't no travel.
No, that's a travel.
That- that-
Watch. You see that?
No,
that's
no,
two
Fox.
steps.
That's
That's two steps straight in.
Slow it down. Let's slow it down.
Go
Slow it
back,
down.
go back,
Slow it
go back,
down.
go back.
What?
He moving his feet quick, so you can't really see it. He taking an extra dribble.
No, we
He
about
took
to-
1 extra dribble.
Oh, we finna catch his ass.
Oh, we finna catch his ass.
We
That's
slow
a
it down.
travel.
Play that moment.
Bam, the ball stopped. Right there. 1, 2, 3. Travel.
You get a gather though.
Yeah, that's the new
Yeah.
thing in the NBA.
Yeah.
A gather step. A
When
gather
that
step.
ball stops, you got 2 steps. He took 3.
But you get a
Gather
gather
step.
as you stop. That first foot don't count. That's gather.
That shit whack. He ain't have
Really?
to gather it. You should only have to gather
That's
it
a good
if
move.
it was knocked away.
Look at this good move. Look. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's a gather.
Hey, but hold up though.
That shit is beautiful.
He called it out
Yeah.
himself.
Why
He
is
said
it
1,
a
2,
gather
3.
if you never lost the ball?
That's what they say.
What the
Once you
fuck
pick
are
it up, you get a
gathering it
step.
for? You got the ball.
You
You only gather
That's
it.
a
got a
turnaround
got a
fade.
point.
How else you
Usually
gonna do a
You
turnaround
only
fade?
gather it when you lose the ball. You ain't losing the ball. How
Hey,
you
we're gonna have to
gather
pull
it?
up some Jordan. Let's pull up some Jordan highlights and see if he travels.
Yeah,
That's what I want to see.
Y'all sick of this shit.
You ain't gonna get a lot of it. You gonna get everybody
don't think so?
travel. Anybody.
Oh, I
can
get
fucking
that.
travel.
Everybody do travel.
So
But he ain't traveling like
So
he
basically,
is.
what you saying that you want to see if Jordan was hazy
No,
and
all I had
all
to
that.
was Jordan.
I just want to see if Jordan was doing.
No,
the
he was
gather step
fundamentally
too.
sound. You know what I'm saying? Like that was his
So you
game,
basically want to see
know?
if Jordan was hazy and all that junk.
But you gonna find the travel.
You ain't gotta pull up his actual travel. Just pull up some of his highlights.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he blow.
Don't do the travels. We just want to see if he was doing
Pull
it.
up the USA against man. Watch that shit, dog.
He blow. We can't show y'all this because matter of fact, it would be a clip right here.
I think.
I'll put MI. Look, Michael Jordan highlights.
I think LeBron and Michael Jordan is a debate for gold.
It's definitely a
Yeah,
debate.
I
That's a
think
debate
that's
to
a
say it's not a
I
debate.
think
It's a debate.
How
I think
is
that's a debate.
not a debate? Well, come on, man.
Cause you gotta think about it. It's some hoopers though.
Because come on, ain't nobody did
Go-
what LeBron doing in this league nowadays.
You can't say that.
Nobody's ever did this.
When
He's
you
dominating
talk about-
every part of the floor,
No, he's not.
from passing, from shooting.
No, he's not. Jordan did.
man.
He did rise up on
What?
2 steps.
Jordan wasn't a better
won the
passer than
defensive
LeBron.
player of the year.
He did.
No, I ain't gonna lie.
Greatest
Jordan,
scoring. He had the
title.
greatest season of all time. Yeah, that was the greatest.
LeBron ain't
season.
never do that. How's he
Yeah.
better?
No,
Michael Jordan had to score 40,000.
No,
Once again.
Jordan might be that
no,
goat.
once again, Michael Jordan.
Hold on, Jordan might be.
That's every-
Michael Jordan is
There's
the
a lot of
GOAT.
stuff that they both ain't never
Don't
did.
get me wrong. Michael
Jordan
Jordan
still-
is the GOAT. To me, Michael Jordan is the GOAT.
No, he's not.
But I'm saying that it is a debate with LeBron, though. It's definitely
You
a
got
debate.
Jordan?
It's just to say it's not a debate. It's like the most like what?
No, I ain't gonna
Like,
lie.
who is he? Jesus?
Cause Jordan, the fact that Jordan.
Yes.
They
Michael
called-
Jordan
They
is
called
Jesus
him
Christ?
Black Jesus, cuz.
So you telling me he's equivalent to Jesus Christ?
Why would anybody? be
Exactly. So what are we talking about?
I
What
did
are
call
you
him nigga
talking
Black
about?
Jesus, though.
Man, what?
You said that.
Damn, I think I lost the light.
They called him Black Jesus, but not to say he's.
But you
Christ.
gotta think about it. No,
He's
he
God
did
with
win
that
Defensive
ball.
Player of the Year.
No, he's not.
When LeBron win that
What?
Defensive Player of the Year.
Never.
No,
He should've won.
You gotta think about it.
He
Jordan-
would've won it though with Marcus
Jordan
Gasol.
is the GOAT because he filled all stats. It wasn't just scoring.
everything. It was steals.
No, I understand that. Why we act like LeBron don't do that, though?
He was
Yeah,
the steals
I
leader.
know. Like what
LeBron
we
has
talking
a
about?
career triple-double.
You don't be all
11,000
NBA first team.
rebounds.
The scoring title. The
No,
defensive
Jordan-
player of the
yeah,
year.
Michael Jordan had the greatest season of all time, for sure.
Ain't nobody ever done
The
it.
1987 season, yeah, that was the greatest season ever.
Look at that. Look at. You're not even looking at the rim.
But this is gonna take me back to the Kawhi shit, though. Because who was the best player in the playoffs in 1987? You gonna say he's
Michael
better than
Jordan.
Michael Jordan? No, he wasn't.
Michael Jordan.
No, he wasn't.
Who won MVP that year?
Let's say that dribbling though.
Jordan won MVP, but that don't.
Yeah, don't look at them highlights.
I'm just
That's
going
like a
off
waste
of.
time. We done
I'm just
seen
going
all
off
that
of the
Oh,
argument we had
bad.
earlier, man. The debate we had
shit.
earlier.
No, look at
You want to see his bag? You gotta watch.
Did y'all hear what I said though?
Watch
A lot
the
Y'all hear what I said,
double
though?
nickel. Watch the double nickel.
Just like with the Kawhi,
He told that one
the
game.
Kawhi shit in the 2019 season. In 1987, Jordan won MVP. He had the greatest season of all time. But who was the best player in the playoffs in 1987?
Jordan.
It
Did he
wasn't Michael
win?
Jordan.
Hey, hold up though. You just said that Giannis had the season. He was the better player.
That's what I'm asking though.
Jordan.
So was Jordan the best player in
Jordan had
87?
the season.
No, that's why I said that's the greatest season of all time. Listen, I'm just going back to y'all said Kawhi Leonard was the best player in 2019.
He said the playoffs. I said the whole season.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Welcome to Three
who
the
was the
Hard
best
Way.
player? Who was the
Because
best
also
player?
he didn't even play a full season.
I just realized this shit was slowed down.
Man.
That nigga Jordan was so great. That nigga was balling like that. That bitch slow.
Hey, niggas couldn't sleep the night before and they knew they had to
Oh
guard.
my
that nigga.
goodness, that was the greatest move I ever seen.
You rather play LeBron than Jordan.
Yeah,
nigga.
Yeah, what?
Hold on, how many
gotta
steps he
guard
took on that?
LeBron.
Hold on, how many steps he took on that?
That was 2 steps. That was 2
No,
steps.
I just
wanna
want to see it.
Hey, young Kobe up back then.
He used to jump out the gym.
Man, he was gas.
Jump, man, he was a demon.
Yeah, until he shot that.
Everybody just write out Kobe like he wasn't one of them ones.
That's we was gonna sell us all.
Yeah, Kobe is top 3 all time.
Yeah, well, I don't know what
Yeah,
shot.
you on the buzz? We slow this shit down for.
I want to see
So
if
we
he
want to see if he
traveled.
traveled or not. Look, 1, 2, 3.
3.
Come on, come
You
on.
gather.
No, it would go gather back.
That's what I'm saying, though. That's
That was the gather, dog.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
That's
it.
the Edwards they
That was an actual gather.
That was the gather right there.
Hold on, let's see. Let's see.
Hey, look at young Cole.
No, you know what Jordan gonna do?
Watch the little fan. Oh,
Look,
Dumbass.
yeah, Dave.
I don't care who in my
Oh,
face.
yeah.
Dave.
I don't care who
That
my
nigga.
face.
No, Jordan is the GOAT to me, but LeBron is definitely a debate.
Oh yeah.
You got to have a debate about that.
It's a good debate, but you got to put Bean in there somewhere. Then
He top 3.
No,
he's
Bean
not better
is-
than Kobe.
Bean
or
is
Bron.
top 3.
he better than LeBron.
No, he's
Bean.
not.
To me, he
Nah,
is.
nah,
I'm gonna say to
Damn,
me.
look
Yeah,
at
Shaq
Shaq.
hint that.
That's unfair. Shaq is unfair.
You ever see that interview with Kobe where they asked LeBron who's the best player in the league? He like Kobe. He like.
Yeah, Dad, that was like 09. What happened 2 years later?
Even he said that.
Right,
shit.
you know what happened 2 years later? He sold
Shit,
the
it was
finals.
the bench.
He was still
LeBron was
Bron.
the best player in the league in
Hold
09.
up.
He was having like
That was,
35.
that was like 06. He was still in
He was having like
Cleveland
30.
before he got to Miami.
Dwayne Wade averaged 30 in 09.
Yeah, he did, though. Dwayne Wade was out there balling.
Dwayne Wade was
Even
balling.
LeBron said Kobe was better during that season.
Didn't Dwayne?
Yeah, that season.
Oh wait, don't Dwayne Wade got
Then
a
what happened
MVP?
after that? The next
Oh,
10 years after
he ain't
that?
got no,
Kobe got 2 more chips.
No, he got one more
He
chip.
got one more, but listen.
And then LeBron, how many chips he got after that, Dad?
Wait,
I
how
can't
many,
say
LeBron got
Kobe
for?
better than
Yeah, he got all 4
I can't
chips
say-
after that.
I can't say that Kobe better than LeBron.
He's not. Come on, man.
Skill wise, I'll give him that, but
Shooting wise.
So what y'all talking about then? Like all around, like
That's
all
basketball.
around
basketball.
That's
players.
basketball.
Basketball
I
is
give y'all
deeper
that.
than just scoring.
I give y'all
It's
that.
everything. It's a lot that goes
They
into
say
the
that
game.
he's the better all around player.
He's the greatest all around
But
player
if you
of all
put them
time.
niggas 1-on-1 in their prime, LeBron is losing.
LeBron is losing against both of them niggas.
All right
Yeah.
then. How's
Jordan
it better?
beating both of them.
What? So 1v1s determine who's a better
That
basketball
don't.
player?
I'm just saying.
No, I feel like
LeBron is not better than them niggas if you can't beat him. He ain't finna beat
He
either
did. He
one of
could
them
beat
niggas.
him with a team
Hey,
basketball
really
game.
and truly,
He's
KD
amazing.
would give all them niggas hell.
Yeah, KD will bust Michael Jordan ass.
He ain't the greatest
Michael
player.
Jordan never had to go to another team to win.
Well, Michael Jordan beat
That don't
KD.
mean nothing.
But if we talk
KD
about,
bust his
he took
ass.
what
he
He
had.
won, though.
I'm saying if we talk about basketball skill, KD, I ain't gonna lie.
He is busting Michael
Man.
Jordan's ass.
But
Nigga.
Michael Jordan is a good defender.
nigga.
Y'all gotta take in.
I
though.
could take Bradley Beal and he cooking all of these niggas too. You know, it's
Exactly.
different. It's 30 years later. That's what y'all don't understand.
So how is
But
it
no,
better?
these are still greats though. You gotta think about. We named the
Oh my
people
God.
from the top
That's old
75.
Jordan.
Man, old Jordan.
And look, if you take anybody from their prime, they gonna ball with you. That's what I be trying to tell people. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter who it is. If you can play, you can play.
Yeah, but
You
that's-
see a nigga trying to spin on you, you gonna try to D that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, but
so
they gonna make it. More
you
people
can
gonna
take
make it,
niggas
whatever.
like Dolph Shays.
That boy
Nah,
They
Jordan
put him
still
out
got
here.
it.
He get
Bust his
15
ass.
on
Why
these
is
niggas.
Winston Jordan hoop like this?
He was still got it. He was just look at it. He was
Look,
cooking,
look,
but
look,
Dog.
Paul
Pierce.
Pierce didn't know what to do. If Jordan was still young, he would have blew right past him
LeBron
and
could
did
never
it.
shoot like Jordan. His mid-range, nothing like Michael
he can
Jordan.
shoot that three like him. though.
None.
He can shoot his 3 like him though.
Oh yeah, that.
Yeah, pop the three.
He a pop.
Hey, what he?
LeBron.
Hey,
LeBron,
hey,
look at
shoot.
that
Hey,
bitch.
that 5 for 15 to 3-point contest?
Who a better
Hey,
shooter?
5 for 15, cuz.
I'm gonna take Jordan as a better shooter.
At mid range, yeah.
Obviously.
But he's talking about that 3 line, hell no.
And he's a better
But the
defender.
thing about Jordan he didn't take that many threes though.
That was his choice. Cause look, I'm gonna break you down.
Hey, to me, Michael Jordan is a better player than LeBron. That's without a doubt. I think
Look, cause I'm gonna break you down. Well, I could shoot the three.
I find this
I don't know how he
basketball
got
more
to that
entertaining.
level though. You know what I'm saying? But he, when it
But-
comes to basketball,
Look
he
at
just-
Like this beautiful, but mid-range basketball is beautiful. Even though I shoot threes in real life, but mid-range
One thing
basketball.
y'all
is
gotta
beautiful.
understand though, being the old head, what I see is you can't get the full effect watching videos.
Right.
You had to
You gotta
be
see
there
it
to
live.
see what he actually had to deal with. You know what I'm saying? So when it come to Jordan, he took a lot of punishment and he didn't cry about it, man. He got back at their
Listen,
ass.
they changed the rules for him.
But you know what? It didn't change who he was as a player. He was still going.
Man, he was averaging 45 in his first playoff series.
But I told you, man, when he was cooking them niggas in that Olympics, that's what made him the GOAT. For real, because he was young.
I mean, they knew
And
Michael
they
Jordan
was-
was the GOAT by what?
They was
1992?
shocked.
They said 91 he was the guy.
Isaiah Thomas and them was shocked, dog. They couldn't believe it. They was like, how the fuck is he that good?
Jordan was like the first.
Now, that might have been a travel.
Okay, Pops, what's your top five?
That might have been.
Let me get your top five all time, Pops.
I gotta put Shaq in that motherfucker.
I got Shaq in mine.
No,
too.
do it in order.
It really ain't no order. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
come on, man.
Like,
Let's just hear it, though.
once you get past Jordan, LeBron, Kobe, quick, easy.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
All right,
that's
yeah,
cool.
hell yeah. You
That's
know what I'm
everybody.
saying?
Top
And then
three.
you only got it's hard as fuck. You only got two
I got
more
Shaq in
spots
there.
after that.
I got
I
Shaq
gotta
in
put the Diesel right there.
Yeah,
'Cause he,
Shaq.
man, I'm telling you, dog.
And I gotta
he's
put
the cheat
Kareem.
code.
That's mine. I gotta put Kareem in there.
Yeah, Kareem definitely.
Kareem.
Yeah.
I had
That's
Curry,
my top
Because I
five.
didn't have Kareem for a long time. I'm like, but I gotta give him his props.
Yeah.
You know, what he did, you
Who
can't
am I
just
saying?
All-time scoring leader.
come on, man. For 40
Yeah,
years.
yeah.
Yeah, man. That's crazy.
But Shaq was so dominant, he gotta go.
But you
in top
don't put
five.
Will. Like, you can't
I
put
got Will at
in
like
there.
7, man.
Remember that one stat line, man?
You leaving out Magic Johnson?
It's so many great
I'm
players.
Yeah,
bro.
you believe that Magic
It's
Johnson?
so
Think
many
about
great
Magic.
players.
You tell him
Cause you can't put Wilt in there, but at the same time, it was so many players. that
Magic
was
Johnson
doing
is
better.
not better than Wilt Chamberlain.
Oh yeah, you want some bullshit.
Don't
want
ever
some-
say that out loud, cuz.
you want some
Don't ever
bullshit.
say that.
Where the lighter at? You want some bullshit.
What?
Don't ever say that out
You want some
loud.
bullshit.
cuz.
Y'all
What?
want a lighter?
Don't ever say
Boy,
that.
you want some bullshit.
You talking about the man that
Hey.
scored 100 points in the game?
Back in
Man.
1961,
What does that mean?
there was the
Man,
plumbers.
I gotta make sure
Oh,
we got
hell.
that.
Those were the plumbers
Yeah,
for
I gotta
real.
make sure we got that on camera, man.
Hell no.
Ain't no
Oh,
nigga. Will
man.
Chamberlain is not a better basketball than
What? Man, what? All right.
Magic Johnson.
All right, let's look at Magic Johnson highlights. I just want to show you how basic this shit is. I see.
Basic.
I see.
Basic.
Man.
If it's going in, you.
Hey, dog.
I see.
Quick,
Pops,
why
we
you
had
like
the same conversation. This nigga said Magic never changed the game like Stephen Curry.
The Lakers entirely.
You out here
changed
saying
the game.
blasphemy shit. That shit ignorant.
Man started this gangster shit. And this
Dog.
the motherfucking
Nigga
thing.
was putting it-
Man, no, he ain't start that shit. Man.
Niggas
Pistol
dropping
Pete started
30
that
in and
shit.
fucking.
What? He made big point guards cool.
Man, Pistol
Dog.
Pete started that shit.
Passing.
Man.
He stepped in for Kareem as a rookie and won the
This
final.
nigga said
MVP.
Magic never changed the game like Stephen
As a
Curry.
rookie,
That's
dog.
He did it.
Then he
That's
jumped
ignorant.
the ball.
He jumped the
Yeah.
ball.
Finals.
Oh, we lost Kareem, no problem.
Who is he
He
playing?
say, "Don't fear, Magic is here."
Julius Erving and
Dr. J.
who? And who else?
Moses Malone.
Man, them old ass niggas, man.
No, you can't play
Moses
this.
Malone
Moses
was
was one of the
beast.
He was a beast.
Moses
Oh
This
my
was
God.
Showtime.
I was on my
I saw
God.
I saw Jose Olivero
Hold
the
on.
last night.
He's
did
the whole
same
reason for
thing.
Showtime. Ain't no Showtime Lakers without Magic Johnson.
Yeah, most deaf.
Look
Come
at the
on,
chicken
man.
heads in the crowd.
Look,
All the
Oh,
girl, all
oh,
the, Look, this is
Stop
a
it.
Michigan native. You talking about East Lansing right here, cuz.
oh,
Nigga,
oh.
Magic,
Oh!
Magic Johnson.
Look at this.
I can't believe you said
said it was
shit like
basic.
that.
You say it's basic.
This
Look
nigga
at
said Will
this.
Chamberlain better than Magic.
Look, look,
Basic.
Damn.
look,
Nigga,
Hold
he
up,
made
hold
passing
up,
cool.
hold up, hold
bro.
up. What's up?
Y'all ain't gonna tell me.
Doc, what you
Y'all
doing,
gonna tell
Doc?
me Magic ain't make
Look,
passing cool.
Hey, Jeremy, I see you do that shit today. Never mind. I swear to
Nigga,
God,
Magic made me a
Jeremy
point
did the same
guard
shit
son,
today.
dog. He's the definition of a trip.
Jeremy did the same shit today. I swear. I saw
The
man.
that.
only point guard I put above him is Steph, man. That's the only
That's
one I
it.
give you.
That's what I was saying.
That's the only one I'm gonna give you.
You said Will Chamberlain is a better basketball player than Magic.
Hell
Johnson.
No, I think he's better than Magic Johnson. I ain't saying nothing
He
about
ain't better than
Magic.
Magic.
He ain't better than
He
him.
ranked higher than him on the all-time list.
Hell no, he don't.
Yes, he.
I don't know about
man.
that, gang. I don't know about that.
Oh, why are we talking? We talking Will Chamberlain.
We're talking about Magic
Will
Johnson.
Chamberlain, he barely got highlights. This nigga all game was just doing this.
Nigga, Magic
Nigga
made being a
7'5".
point guard.
Literally, like, why?
Dropping that bitch in the
All right,
rim.
why?
Hey, every time the Lakers do a nice pass, they call that bitch Showtime. That's because of Magic Johnson.
That's true, right?
Magic, he made being a point guard fun.
And I think he won on every level.
Yep, high school, college,
Every
and NBA.
We're talking about a nigga that scored 100 points.
He
That was
was
a foot taller than the whole league.
50 and 26.
Bro, he
I-
was taller than the
Then
whole
he just
league.
dropping that shit in the
He's
rim
just
like
doing
this.
this.
No, he
Ball.
wasn't though.
Hey, y'all, it ain't even been confirmed for real if he actually
They
did.
had to bring goaltending
It's
because of
confirmed,
Will
though.
Yeah,
It was
Chamberlain.
on the radio.
It was on the radio.
Yeah, it was on the radio.
They had to bring
Man, hell no, man.
goaltending.
Y'all gotta see Will. man.
Yeah,
Goaltending.
play Will. Play Will.
Y'all gotta see how
Will
was,
used to
man.
take Will
He
used
was more-
to take his
he
own
was more than-
teammates' shots.
Will was a freak of nature now.
And
You know
he
what
was
Take
a
a lot of
freak.
shots, yeah.
That's why they had to. That's why they had to bring goaltending.
Hey, learn about Will Chamberlain.
That's why
man.
No, we know who Will
No,
was.
y'all-
Nigga, he's not better than no
He wasn't
Magic
Magic.
Just
Johnson.
listen, hold on, just listen, man. Just listen to this nigga Bill Russell.
I don't give a damn what Bill say. He's not better than Magic
Hell
Johnson.
no.
You
You see
man,
that shit Magic was doing?
man, you crazy.
Oh,
as hell.
Magic had to work for it. This man
I
Will.
see LaMelo Ball do the same shit every night.
And Will only
It's
got
modern
3 of them
now,
mugs.
though.
Don't Will only got 3?
5 chips.
Yes, with Kareem
And Will
Kareem.
Not that
No,
first
not
one. He was a rookie.
So
Kareem
only
is old as
one.
hell.
Kareem was out of there that last
Man,
game.
Kareem is
Hey, listen,
the
listen.
top 5 players.
If you
of
can
all
average
time.
50
Kareem
against
was
the,
whooping
hold
his
on.
ass.
How you averaging 50 against the NBA and you can't win the ring?
Because Kareem was whooping his
Dog,
ass.
look at- Did you see this boy, man? His frame?
Kareem was whooping that ass though. It don't matter what frame
Good,
he
here we go.
got.
Highlight.
This nigga was a cheat code.
Look at this. You better be dropping 100 points.
Look at Will.
Look at this.
Hold on,
Look, he
come
taller
on.
than the whole team.
I need to see some crazy shit.
He looked like an ogre.
Oh my God.
Hey, Emeka
That was
Okafor can do
goaltending.
that.
That was goaltending.
Then what's
Oh, look at the dime.
That's the problem.
Hey, look, Magic Johnson be doing the same shit.
I told
Oh.
you. They made goaltender because of Will. He used to literally steal his own teammates' points.
Nigga, what? Yeah.
Literally, on God.
Oh.
Oh, hell no.
Look.
Hey, that's a violation. Something was wrong about that.
This is
Hell
early
no.
NBA. Will would at least average 30. I'll give him to him, but he would
You
average
gotta
30.
hear
with
niggas
real
talk
NBA
about
real.
Will,
I
man.
mean, we know who it
He was a freak of nature, yeah. but
Yeah, he was a freak.
He's not a better
Better than
basketball
Magic.
player than Magic
Hell,
Johnson.
fuck
Who
no,
said he was the better?
Look at
Oh,
that.
yeah, that's goaltending, gang.
Look at that. That wasn't even his
There
point.
was no goaltending.
That wasn't his point.
That wasn't even his point, but they was giving it to
Man,
him.
come on. I can do that. I did that at LA Fitness.
Yeah,
No.
that's what we can do all this shit.
Look.
Oh,
he-
that wasn't
the
nasty
dime.
bad.
With the
though.
dime.
Hey, for the 60s, that. Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh, shit. Hold on.
That was
Oh.
a nasty shit.
Hey, hold on. Will on
Hold up,
some,
hold
Will
up.
on some bullshit. Look at that. What are they out there doing?
Will out there dropping.
They can't do
You
shit.
can't
about-
stop that though. You can't stop
You
that.
talking about dominance and shit. You talking about Shaq and shit. Look at this shit.
Yeah, but Shaq played it in a big man era.
Nigga,
He
look
was
at the
dominating.
things. These
Look
ain't
at
real
it.
niggas. Look at number 19.
Niggas was getting off they 9 to 5 doing this. It wasn't no big man error. All you had was
Oh, my
Will
God.
and Kareem.
Look.
And Kareem
And
was
Bill
tapping
Russell.
that ass.
And Bill Russell. And Bill Russell didn't let him score no
It was,
Look at this shit.
Bill Russell and
That's
Kareem
what
was
we
tapping
call
that
highlights.
ass. It didn't matter how many points you scored in the regular
He's
season.
passing the ball. Man, get the fuck out of here. Magic Johnson's better than this nigga.
Hey, so why wouldn't that
Look,
shit
look.
work against Golden State right now?
What?
That play they just read.
That's who said that shit.
That
This
shit
is
working.
ass. I ain't
Hold
gonna
up,
this
go
shit
back,
ass.
dog. That nigga's
No, I ain't
like
gonna-
3
that
times.
shit was all ass. Nah.
But niggas
That's what
don't
I'm
pass
saying.
the ball no more.
You
That's
can
why.
take niggas from the back in the
I
day.
didn't really mean that shit.
Niggas don't pass the
I
ball
hope
no
not.
more. Look, that's Stephen Marbury. How
That shit was ignorant.
y'all
That's
feeling?
just
Stephen
ridiculous.
Marbury versus Allen Iverson.
No, damn well Will Chamberlain was
What?
fucking better than Magic Johnson.
Nigga, you just compare Stephon
Will
Marbury to
Chamberlain-
Allen Iverson?
I was trolling. Nigga, Will Chamberlain not better than Larry Bird. What?
You said Will what?
He's not better than Larry
Will
Bird. Oh, I was waiting for somebody to dispute me.
What do you mean by that, though?
I mean, he's not better than Larry Bird.
People will take away from Bird because he was white.
Larry
A
Bird
lot
is
of
damn near
people will
top
take away from him
5.
'cause he was
He's
white.
better than Magic Johnson. I'm
His
sorry.
IQ was on the thigh.
I have Larry Bird better than Magic Johnson. I'm sorry.
I don't have him over him all
He's
the
a
time.
better basketball player than Magic Johnson.
It's debatable. It's definitely.
He had
He was a better basketball scorer, but
No.
Magic
player.
was more fun to watch. I know
Larry
that.
Bird.
Okay, yeah,
no.
the Showtime and stuff.
Yeah.
but
I ain't
a
gonna lie.
player?
Larry Bird.
No, Larry
What he got,
Larry
44
Bird
to
was
left?
Larry Bird was a
Larry
good
Bird was
He's
scorer.
offhand. What
He was a good scorer. He
Larry
was a
was
good
good
scorer.
scorer.
Larry
He something
Bird
like
was a-
he something like James Harden during that time.
Yeah,
he was a
he
good
like,
scorer.
yeah.
He just had a
Larry
good
played
team.
each
He
other.
actually won rings though.
Man,
He
look,
scored
oh,
40
hey,
with
look,
his
I
left
typed L.
Literally.
That's crazy.
I typed L, look.
No, Larry
And
Bird
he
was
popped up
like-
before LeBron.
Cause
Oh,
Larry
where
Bird
is
that wigger. Really.
He's just that winger.
They call that nigga the Great White Hope.
Bruh, cause did y'all see that article when he went to a college tryout and bust their ass in
Yeah,
jail?
he already
retired
retired in 1990. Yeah, he had a short career that back. His back was fucked up.
Yeah, once he fucked up his back, it was over with.
Larry Legend top 5, dog.
I don't dispute it.
He right there. You know,
I don't dispute it.
Yeah,
he right there.
Bro, Robert Paris, oh my God, they was
He had a spot.
unstoppable.
Look at Danny Ainge and shit.
Man, his team was on some nuke shit.
Hey,
It was
Look at it, that's why his back was fucked up.
You know what,
No,
dog?
he was scrappy though. Larry Bird was.
Them niggas wouldn't have been shit without Bird.
Literally, look at this.
Ugh,
Ugh, between the legs.
Cause Doc hated his ass. Doc used to try to whoop his ass any chance he
Man,
got.
did they jump him?
You got to think about it. The East was stacked back then. How the West is now,
We
it
used
was
to
the
hate
East.
Larry Bird as a kid. Look, dropped it.
Okay, I do that every day.
No,
Like,
you ain't never
okay.
done that shit. Nah.
Oh, did Jeremy just do that to
Look.
the 1 hour video?
Look,
See that
look,
nigga
he got niggas out there
Drop
falling.
that nigga on basic shit.
And look, he couldn't even jump.
No, Larry was disgusting. Though. I love Larry Bird
Yeah,
highlights.
he was disgusting.
Now,
Larry was disgusting.
Man, that nigga, man.
That's the coldest white boy to touch
Yeah,
a
I
ball.
know. The Curry ain't better than this nigga.
He
man.
tricking
I
the
ain't
shit
gonna
out
lie.
of
I don't know,
these
man. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Man, all right, it's gonna get to a point.
That nigga, look.
Wardale, Stephen Curry's
You
not
know
better
I'm
than
trolling, nigga. I got Curry top 5. You know my top 5. Damn
I mean, if people put Curry in their top
Curry
5,
is top
I ain't
5.
Curry is just a good
Yeah,
scorer. He's a good shooter.
I ain't mad at it either. He ain't
He
in
a
my
great
top 5,
shooter.
but
No,
I
it's
ain't mad at
beyond
it.
shooting at this point, man. That nigga.
Beyond
top
shooting,
five.
no, he a great shooter. He a great shooter.
That nigga, man. That
He's
nigga-
literally shooting
He
23
ain't
per
making my
game.
top 5.
no, he ain't cracking my top 5
Hey,
either.
if he
he's
win
good.
this year, is he making your top 5?
Yeah.
No, still? All right.
Yeah.
man. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
He win this year, then yeah.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. If you make it to the Western Conference Finals,
But it's hard to
top
overtake
5.
Shaq and Kareem and LeBron and Kobe
Look
I'm
at
Bryant,
not
that
putting
shit.
him above Shaq.
Michael Jordan. That's hard. That's hard to overtake.
Who? Curry?
So
Nah, it's
who
hard,
is y'all
though.
big man top 5 then? Forget we're gonna go through
I have
every
Kareem.
Big man centers
I have
all
Kareem,
time.
Shaq,
center, the
I
5.
Olajuwon,
We all got starting
Top
5.
Will.
Will, Kareem, Shaq, them
And
Hakeem.
Joker.
Yeah,
Y'all, you gotta be Jokic.
So Jokic over Tim Duncan now? Like
No,
Tim
wait,
Duncan
you
now?
talking about 5s. Tim Duncan a
Tim
4.
Duncan of P.
I might say y'all gotta give Tim Duncan some.
No, if we don't talk about top 5
Tim Duncan's the
power
greatest
forward,
power forward of all time.
then it's Timmy, KG,
Yeah, Timmy KG.
What? Hell no.
Dirk.
What? Hell no.
I'm
Tim-
just
so-
naming them.
Oh. I
So
was gonna say,
Timmy,
I thought I
so
was
really,
in
what?
order.
How y'all
Hold on,
feeling?
Where's Carmelo at?
Damn,
Carl do gotta go in that bitch.
Even though that nigga's a
Nasty
white.
as hell.
Where your
weird
ring
ass
at,
nigga.
Carl? Where your ring at, Carl?
Come on, he's
Where he
playing
at?
Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
Hey, if I win the
He was giving the
MVP,
Jazz hell.
hey, if I can win the
Oh,
MVP,
man,
hey,
Michael Jordan ain't never been to a game 7.
he was just a better player. He's just a better player.
Hey, Jordan ain't never been to a game 7. That is the funniest shit ever.
Yeah, power forward. That's tough. KG.
Tim Duncan's for sure number
Tim
1.
Duncan.
Tim Duncan, KG, and Dirk,
Dirk
they
is
in there.
definitely top
Dirk,
5.
That's 3.
He top
Off
3.
rip.
Karl Malone, then who else though?
Barkley.
Barkley
Sorry,
for
I'm
sure.
putting
But
Giannis
shit,
in
ain't
over
Giannis
Barkley.
Yes,
That's
Giannis.
not- Are you putting
Giannis-
Giannis over
Giannis-
Barkley
I'm
because he
not
got that
putting
ring?
Giannis over Barkley.
I'm definitely putting Tim Duncan in them and
Nope.
Tim
and
Duncan,
Dirk and shit.
that's
over
why I had
Barkley.
to- I ain't
Dirk is
gonna lie.
over Barkley too.
Huh?
Dirk is over Barkley.
Yeah, I would say Dirk over
Oh,
Barkley.
okay. I'll go.
Not
Giannis
Giannis,
not?
though.
But Giannis not? Yeah.
Giannis is, y'all.
Barkley had better skills.
You gotta tell me, gang. Nah.
If we talking about skill though, it's when we get
Barkley
to talk
had
about
better
skill.
skills than Giannis.
First of all, as a power forward, I don't know if anybody had more skill than Dirk.
No, for real.
Dirk was probably the most
Look,
skilled
this
power
nigga Larry
forward to
Bird.
touch
This
a
nigga
ball.
Larry Bird, man. Look, what the
No, Larry was disgusting.
Yeah, that's how
All
I
right, top 5 small forward.
Look at the bench. Look at the
Top
bench.
5 small forward.
Oh, watch the bench.
Brian.
We know
After
Brown
this.
number 1.
Look at the bench. Look at the bench.
Look, yeah, they ain't that big.
That
Top
nigga-
5 small forwards all time,
LeBron,
right?
KD. What?
Was Bird a small forward?
Yeah, Bird was a small forward, so you putting KD over Bird.
Hell no.
No, hell no. Larry Bird, KD. Come on.
Okay.
That nigga Bird was crazy.
KD over Scott.
Yeah, I got KD. Even though he got 6
What
rings.
about Scottie Pippen?
That's what I said. KD over Scottie Pippen.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie though.
Hell no.
That's
I mean-
tough. That's tough.
I got KD over Scottie Pippen.
That's tough. If we talking about the man though, if we talking about better, I'm gonna take
man.
KD.
I gotta put KD over.
I'm gonna take KD. He got the MVP.
I gotta put KD over.
Okay, so
KD
Scotty
definitely
four?
got the MVP.
That's
Okay,
hard,
no.
though.
Scotty, you
Scottie
are.
Pippen ain't never been
Scotty,
the best
you're-
player on this team besides when Jordan
Scotty,
was.
you're Kawhi.
No, because when
Scotty
Jordan was
Kawhi
going,
won.
he was
Scotty
still
Pippen.
hooping. When Jordan was going, he was still
No,
hooping.
oh shit, I don't even know.
You said Kawhi was better than Scotty though.
He is, but he is better.
No, he is.
So you taking Kawhi over Scotty?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
hell
time?
Yeah. Hell,
Kawhi,
all
Scotty
time.
ain't never. Besides when Jordan left, that's the only time he been the
Yeah,
best player.
Scotty.
That's tough.
Scotty can react to this video right now. I'm taking Kawhi. Kawhi
That's tough.
Kawhi went to another team.
Scotty never did no shit like that.
You got, and like I said, Greg Popovich. Imagine a nigga working with Greg Popovich get his freedom.
Right.
Tim Duncan probably would have been
I don't
averaging
know if
50.
I agree with that one, y'all. I ain't gonna care. That's
Tim
tough.
Duncan would have probably been averaging 50,
That's
bro.
tough. Taking Kawhi with Scotty, I don't know. That's tough.
Kawhi
It
over
is
Scotty, bro.
That's tough.
It
I don't know
is
about
tough.
that.
It ain't tough to me.
That is.
Literally.
I don't know
What
about
the
that.
fuck are we talking about?
Literally ain't tough to me.
Scotty was nasty. We ain't gonna act like he wasn't nasty.
He was nasty. but
Jordan
he
might
played
not have got the rings without him.
Hey,
Ain't no Mike. He
Scotty,
not getting
hey,
rings
look,
without Scotty
might not
Pippen.
have got
exactly.
them,
You
though.
know what's crazy though?
Scotty ain't getting them rings without
Yeah,
Jordan.
exactly.
But I mean,
Everybody needs a Scotty to win the chip.
Mike had to have him.
That's what.
But Mike
He
would have
was
still
the
got a
greatest
couple
player
of
of all
perfect side.
Mike
You know
would have
what
still.
Has Scotty
Mike
ever
was
went
still
to a
a
team
killer.
and won by himself?
You know what else?
Has he? Has he?
Scotty always guarded the hardest player, whether it was Magic, whether it was guards. Whether it
Tell
didn't
him,
matter who it was.
hey, don't sleep on my nigga.
But Kawhi on the same boat.
defender.
Kawhi on the
Put
same
Scotty
boat.
on the guard.
Is Kawhi Leonard
Kawhi Leonard was guarding LeBron James
Is
and
Kawhi Leonard better
prime
defender than
Miami
Scotty?
Heat, and he won the MVP.
both
That's
of them
debatable,
is-
bro. You
Final.
can't say Kawhi better.
Kawhi Leonard guarded LeBron so
Scotty,
good.
how many defensive players
else?
Scotty people got?
LeBron, I mean
Who
Kawhi
doesn't
can
have
do
one?
it.
He don't.
Before
got that
injury?
zero. I mean, Kawhi.
Kawhi can do that before injury.
Man, we about
Kawhi
we
literally
stop
won
this.
a Finals MVP because he
That's
stopped
tough.
LeBron.
I'm not gonna just sit up here and say it's a landslide that Kawhi Leonard is on.
Man,
It's
look,
not a
I got
landslide,
Kawhi. I got
but
Kawhi.
But it's better. It's not a landslide.
I don't know.
at all.
My opinion. I got
Where is
Kawhi.
Dennis Rodman at on top 5 power forwards? Or y'all top 10s?
I mean, he cool.
He on the
Nigga was
list of
just
best
jumping around
rebounders
all
and
day.
shit.
Man, look at this shit.
He was a dog. He was a dog, though.
He was a dog. He was just jumping around all
Look at
day.
this shit.
Nigga
Damn.
was doing
but Scotty
nothing.
was disgusting.
No, this nigga's disgusting.
No, Larry Bird, he had niggas on the other team
And that
going
nigga was
See
crazy.
that pass,
He's
though?
like a genius.
His IQ was
Look
on
at
the
that.
1,000. That's why he was so good, man.
So,
He was
okay, so
smart.
all
He
time.
remind me, Jokic remind me of this nigga kind of.
Yeah, Jokic.
Jokic, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Look,
Yeah, I ain't
look,
like-
touch passes.
Well, I was looking at this
Look,
shit.
look at
Yeah,
the touch
this
pass.
is some Jokic shit.
Jokic is like
Look at the touch
big
pass.
man magic.
Jokic's like the greatest player to ever touch a ball.
Hey, he
on some-
getting there.
He on some mean
We gonna
shit.
He
give
can play. He
Shakes
can play in
MVP.
any era.
Man, he's on some
He
mean
can play in
shit.
any
Yeah, the
era.
way he played, he definitely play in the
He can play in
Look
any
Yeah,
at this nigga, Larry
I ain't gonna
Bird,
lie.
He can play
Yeah,
in
he's
the
dominating the
But-
modern
This nigga
NBA
Larry
with,
Bird
with
can
this
play in
type
the
of
modern
play style.
NBA.
But it's
So Larry's disgusting.
Hey,
Larry
that
Bird
nigga
is
was
Damn.
was scandalous.
Wow, you saw that fade.
No,
That
Larry Bird.
thing was scandalous.
Oh
Look,
my God.
Larry Bird is
oh
disgusting.
my god, that was disgusting.
Oh, look.
I wish he played like this on 2K.
Wham!
Wow, he's
disgusting.
asking some guys.
If
Look,
social
oh.
media existed, Larry Bird
He's
would
not
have
that
been
Oh.
slow. He's not that slow, bro. They make him
So
so
he's
Oh.
nasty as hell. Look
They
how-
make him sub because
Oh!
they
That
choose
boy
Larry
Larry.
Bird with the back.
Give me that.
end.
Behind the back.
Oh my God.
He was stupid. Oh.
That boy Larry, man.
I'm sorry, man. I just got Larry over
What
Magic.
time
man.
it is?
I'm sorry, man. I mean,
You had the lighter right there the whole time.
Yeah, my
I mean,
bad.
Magic
It's
is the
11
same shit
now.
with these passes.
It's
but
11:03,
This nigga Larry with
11:01.
the scoring too, though. And look, that cried this night.
Man, dog, don't even show me this shit, dog. That was the worst
Wait,
shit in
what
Pittsburgh.
did Isaiah do after this?
Shit, guys, get back.
No, he didn't. They lost.
Oh, this when he fucked up the pass, right?
Yeah.
Hold on, what type of dumbass pass was that? That was right.
Well, Lambert's moving backwards. Like, Lambert, come to the ball, man. He was
Nobody
moving
came to the ball. They just stood there.
See what? Look at Lambert. Like, why you moving backwards, man? Go to the ball.
He
should've
What
advertised.
the hell
that
Joe
up
Dumars
there,
doing?
man.
He should have had passed it to Joe.
And why they short so short?
It was the 80s.
And look, they broke it back. Now they trying to make it baggy again. But
Oh, yeah,
91, this is old. This is old.
This is when you went against Reggie.
Oh, shit. No, he was tough as hell, though. Larry was tough.
Hey, who's better? Devin Booker or Joe Dumars? Why y'all quiet, man?
Devin Booker dropped 2 points. I ain't gonna lie, Joe
He dropped
Dumars.
70.
He dropped 70, but that nigga dropped 2 points.
I'll take Joe Dumars. for the
I'm taking Joe
championship.
Dumars. He reliable. Back in the day, players were reliable. This nigga, I wish the nigga would drop 2 points and you my star.
Joe Dumars was never the star, though.
Because of Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah. But he was
But he was consistent. That's what I'm saying.
They used to call him the Jordan stopper.
Hey, he
I don't know why.
He still dropped 30.
Because
Jordan was out there popping his ass.
Mike wouldn't get over 20 over his ass.
Yes,
He'd
he
keep
would.
Mike to about 20.
20 a good game.
26. He'll keep Mike to
Ain't
26.
that something? You keep a nigga to 20, they like, you stop.
Yeah, that's some crazy shit.
Because
That's
Jordan
what
was
they
that
did.
good.
Jordan was
That's
averaging
it,
35.
shit. And you, hey,
That's
20
Andre Iguodala.
Said,
Man, they talk about he won Finals MVP for defense. Brian averaged 30 this series.
He averaged 35.
that's how you.
30,
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, they was
11.
definitely dick eating because Curry should have got that.
I don't know how long this episode been, y'all, but shit, it's been real, man. 3 the hard way, man.
Right.
Featuring guest pops, man.
Till next
Yeah,
time.
we have to start it
Till
off
next
crazy,
time, man. Hey, it's been a good podcast, though. I will tell you that. This bitch been entertaining.
entertaining as hell.
We went back on some classics, man. Hey, we got some old heat dropping, though.
We gonna stay tuned. Sorry for the late post. We about to drop back to back on y'all.
Yeah, we got some hooping videos coming, man.
So we gonna drop this, then we gonna drop the hooping videos. On
We're gonna do
y'all.
playoff brackets after the play-in. We're gonna get our
For real.
playoff brackets popping.
That's what we gotta wait. At first it was like, you know, try to do it, but then we gotta wait for the play in, and then we get the real 8th seed, and you know. But
yeah, we gotta get the
once we
play-in.
get all that ready, it's over with. But
I know I was talking about the sleeper was the Bulls in the last video, but the niggas got popped by the Heat.
so what's the song of the day then? What's the song of the day?
Song of the day.
Because we were having a Drake versus Tupac battle.
Y'all tell us how y'all feel about that.
KC v Tupac.
Drake
Song of
versus
the day.
Tupac. How y'all feel
Don't
about
dicky,
that?
because they be dicky now, because niggas just love to hate Drake now. But come on, let's be honest.
We can talk about real shit. We ain't talk about
Drake or
Drake
Tupac? Let me hear
Look at
that.
that.
I know a lot of people gonna say Tupac, but damn, they took Kurt Rambis ass out the air like a motherfucker.
Man, clothesline.
That behind the
Damn.
That was
That
cool.
Michael Cooper, ain't it?
That was cool.
That nigga punched the fuck out
That
that
nigga
nigga.
AC Green.
Oh my lord, this nigga Larry.
But no, it's been real, y'all.
Bird.
This been 3 the hard way,
Is
man.
that Magic?
Appreciate
We got
y'all.
little pops in here today,
These
man.
niggas out
It's a
there.
good podcast.
We made it
That
to
was
20
lucky.
subscribers. Appreciate all of y'all showing the support.
Let's keep
Share,
going up, man. 2025, get with it or get left, man. We
share
out.
to all your people, bro.
Click that subscribe.
I know. Literally.
Yeah.